Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, so we're going to run over a few things, and pun intended. So, when we have this notion that we are powerless in this system and whatever else, we have more than enough power in this system. We allowed this system to flourish. We've supported it with every single thing that we are. We pay dearly to live here. Dearly. That woman who was gunned down for trying to get the fuck out of the way, Miss Good, paid dearly to live here. She paid rent or mortgage. She paid her taxes. She paid for that vehicle. She had a job. She paid dearly to live here. And now some abominations of human nature have been given guns and saw fit to remove that right to just exist here. So when we are paying dearly to live here, we're already paying. We are already paying through the nose to live here. To simply have a roof over our head and foods in our belly. We pay dearly. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to stop paying. No more mortgages, no more rent, no more nothing. 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 No more bills, no more Netflix, no more Amazon, nothing. Find a book, get into a hobby. Learn the fuck how to garden now. Now. This is not the time to find out. It's not. We're already finding out. They don't care. They'll take us out either way. And however many bodies you need to shuffle into a grave. Just ask yourself, when this all is said and done, how many people, how many bodies am I okay with shuffling into graves? How much would it take for me to say, maybe let's just boycott billionaires for a while until they use their meat puppet in a more civilized, humane way? Why is that unreasonable? Why does that make you scared? Because that's pretty reasonable to me. If you pay to live here, and now all of a sudden it's not very comfortable to live here, might want to just take all your resources where things are actually functioning. I know I don't mean by leaving the country. I just mean safely in your bank account where no blah, 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 blah can use them for utter and complete corruption. That's it. That's all. That's all you gotta do. Easy peasy and lemon squeezy. Few phone calls, you're good. You're good. Yep, we're gonna put some people out of business probably. But if you have local artists, if you have local soap sellers, local body scrub, whatever the fuck it is, support those people with your Pentacles. Uplift the small business communities. You need a little kitchen fixed up? Get a kitchen fixed up by your local construction workers. Get a little bathroom redone by your local tile layer, whatever the hell it is, right? Whatever it is, okay? This is the solution to the problem. It's just you got to get a pair of fucking gonads first. And, a few extra brain cells always helps. So, do this in a civilized way. Just call them and tell them, make arrangements at the bank. Tell the power company, especially in Minnesota, there's laws against, you can't shut the power or the electricity off. It's illegal to do that. That's a death sentence. And you pay to live here. So, which is ludicrous. Think about that. We were born here and we have to slave in order to pay to live here. Think about how ludicrous that is. Think about how inhumane and ridiculous that is. You have to pay people to be productive in their own communities? That sounds a little ass backwards to me. Why would that be? So they can probably control how communities are conducted rather than coming about organically and naturally We've been given the illusion of law and order. Well, law and order doesn't seem to be working out so well. It hasn't for a very long time. Some would be so enlightened to say, since this abomination of a country's inception. Oh, but that ruffles feathers. So, rather than paying to live here, we could just revoke everything. No more work, no more play, no movies, no nothing. Get the propaganda the fuck out of your system. Cancel cable, no movies, no going out, no. Okay? No bills, no mortgage, no rent, no nothing. Okay? If you want to buy some books or go to the library, cool. You want to learn how to crochet, learn how to craft something, learn how to work with wood, learn how to repair things, whatever the hell it is for you, I don't care. Find your niche and get in it. But no more partaking in this living here if this is how they're going to treat us. Once we take our Pentacles away, the billionaires are going to have to start wiggling their meat puppets in a very different fashion. Didn't realize you had that power. Well, you better learn to step into it. You better learn to adhere to it. You better learn to obey it. You better learn that the most power has always been with the people. And as long as we're divided, and I'm going to tell you this right now, protests won't work. They haven't worked since their inception. So we either, with everything, and say, you know, I don't want to pay to live here. Nobody should have to pay to live here. Doesn't need to happen. It's not required. Especially when you're using the money I've given you to torment and torture my neighbors. It is that simple. It's so easy peasy. And we've been conned into believing that it's some sort of scandalous mechanism for us to fight back. It's not. It's not. Okay? So, if this takes off, we're going to win. If this doesn't take off, well, all the white men get to decide how many bodies they need to shovel into a mass grave. How many white men can stomach that? Because if you didn't shake hands with Papa himself, you're going to be shoveling some dirt onto a lot of bodies. Okay. I went over on a World War II tour, and as oblivious and shitty as that was, I did my human homework. There were not many civilians left in Germany, unless they had shaken hands with the big man himself. Yup. Luckily for us, this is not a teeny tiny helpless country like Germany was. We are a more compassionate, wise country than Germany was. At least we've evolutionized on that scale. Not too many others, but on a few. So, rather than wait for Dingus to start a civil war before the elections that are rigged anyway come around, let's just be responsible humans and take our power back. That's the best way to proceed. It really is. Okay. And if nothing else, Miss Good will not have died in vain. Okay? Let her be our one and only lesson. We don't need any more. Keep your flame